guys, so today we're having a look at a really good brush. First off, I love the name. I think this is almost a genius bit of marketing. Anybody that's reviewing this brush, any that's hauling, any unboxing, any first impressions, reviewing a really good brush, trying a really good brush, first impressions of a really good brush, it's always going to sound positive, even if the review itself ends up negative. So that to me is interesting. Anyway, this is from Kimchi Chic Beauty. I got it at Beauty Bay. It is £10 and it is vegan and cruelty free. High density brush made of extremely soft synthetic fibres that buffs foundation onto skin for flawless coverage. It says use with a really good foundation. I didn't know that you had a foundation. Oh well. So I used this doing my foundation today. Let's see how that went. Right, so let's get this open. Oh look, it's the little sticky bit has even got a pull tab. That's so considerate. Except I used a silicone based primer and my hand is slippy. Right, got it. So, oh, it feels soft. Okay, oh, it's so cute. Right. So it's got the logo all over it, and I think it's so cute. A really good brush, un très bon pinceau. I might have felt softer brushes in my time, but it feels like it's got a good amount of firmness to the bristles. So yeah, and it's quite large. So somebody came at my door just before I started filming, so I was at the terrifying phase of like eye makeup and no face makeup. So, ooh. I feel like my product's not went very far though. Maybe it'll keep coming out of the brush though. I mean, it's giving me full coverage. So it's definitely working a lot of product in at a time. Yeah, it's blending really nice and easy. Not really getting any brush marks. It's getting in the corners around my nose. That was a concern when I saw the size of this. You know. Because while it's, whoa, God almighty, I am clumsy today. I am sorry. Yeah, so while it is like rounded, it's quite a gradual roundness. It doesn't taper in at the edges quite as much as some of my other brushes, which is where I would normally work in the smaller areas. But no, this fits in anyway, so it's cool. I'm just going to use all the foundation I've got. If anybody's wondering, this is the Dose of Colours Meet Your Hue, which I'm running out of. I'm a bit skint to justify ordering it. Well, I think it's on offer just now. Maybe I should pop it on the credit card. My bad. Okay, so next I've got my under eye corrector. This is a slightly more solid formula. I say slightly more solid because it's a thick cream rather than a solid need to melt it with your fingertips kind of thing. Like if you put it in a squeezy tube, you would manage to get some of that out. Yep, blending that effortlessly as well. Cool. Where did I put my concealer? There. I repurchased the Shein concealer and they got rid of the hollow top on it, so I keep thinking I've not got it, and I do have it. And I'm sure they've changed the applicator as well. It's not quite as plush as the old one. But it's a budget brand, I can't really complain. Actually, it's my channel. I can complain if I want to. Right, let's... Have I just drawn a stick man in my face? Like a little body, some eyes, some little legs, and a... Yeah, maybe not. Let's not think about it that way. Let's get rid of that. Do do do. Yeah. That is definitely blending super easy. And yeah, that is amazing. Loving that. Again, look, gets right into the crease. My nose crease. do, 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 do. Oh man. I don't normally draw a stick figure on my face when I'm doing my concealer, okay? Just gonna go down my neck a little bit because I didn't really do that with foundation. Because I was running out. Yeah, so now let's see how it does for kind of try to be more precise. Build up some coverage. Sorry for the view up my nose. There you go, you've escaped. Okay, so my nose is doing that thing where it doesn't really seem to want to have foundation on it. I don't know, that doesn't happen to me a lot, I have to say. Let's try and be a bit more delicate. I do feel like the brushes that I use day to day are slightly less dense than this. And I wonder if that's affecting that slightly. You know, they're a bit softer, they're a bit more give, so maybe, yeah. Because now that I've kind of adjusted and tried to be way more light-handed with it, it's staying on my nose. So I'm just going to quickly powder this down. In fact, I'm just going to go and finish all my makeup and come back and chat. Okay, so kind of mixed feelings on this. I think I want to try it with powder foundation, see how it does with that. So I'm going to go and clean it just now so I can play with that tomorrow. But at the moment, for liquid foundation, it's not bad. For me, it takes a little bit more effort. It's almost so dense that it doesn't have quite enough give to it. So sometimes when you're like bouncing to blend out, if you're not very light-handed, which I am not, you can end up taking the product back off again. That could be a me problem though, just not being light-handed. But basically, my everyday foundation brush is Beauty Bay's own. It's £8, this is £10. So basically, I can order from the same place, pay less, and get one that works better. So it's not bad, but it's definitely better. But I am going to try it out for powder foundation, see how it goes for that. So I do feel like the Beauty Bay one is too soft for powder foundation. So this might be where this one comes into its own. So I'm going to try that out and come back. Right, we're back to try the powder foundation. Now, yes, I'm wearing the same hoodie, but to be honest, because of the slight stiffness in this brush, I'm sure I said earlier, it's not that it's uncomfortable, but, you know, it just doesn't give quite as much as some of my other foundation brushes. I'm expecting a lot of kind of like kickback and fallout from this, so I'm wearing something that I'm happy to shove in the wash. So I'm gonna, yeah, so I just done a wee tiny swirl. I don't know if you'll be able to see on camera. There's quite a lot of loose powder. So I'm going to get the mirror in this compact boggin just to try and really get the powder into the bristles. Which now means I need to juggle because I can't use that mirror. Yay! Didn't think that one through, did I? Okay. Now, I haven't wore powder foundation as my daily foundation for years and years and years and years and years and years and years. I usually keep them for like touch-ups for the day because, yeah, I've got oily enough skin that I need to touch up with powder, but it sometimes left some on my cover. So yeah, this is being super quick. God, I've dusted my hair. Wow, I don't think I've used this actual compact other than when I reviewed it. Right? 2 seconds. To try to even out the areas that I'd used concealer and hadn't used concealer. This is part of the reason that I don't use powder foundation as much anymore. I feel like I need quite a lot of concealing, and it's easier to judge after your foundation's on, where you can skip it. Look, I can see the pattern from the pan in this already. You see that? The grid lines? Whew. So yeah, this has picked up a lot of product, and when I haven't tapped it into the lid, oh god, it's everywhere. I like this hoodie. Okay. So I do like it better for powder foundation than I did for liquid foundation. But yeah, if you like liquid foundation, go for the Beauty Bay brush instead. It's cheaper. I think it's nicer. Like, it works nicer, it blends nicer to me. But if you like a powder foundation, then yes, this is a really good brush. As long as you either tap your brush off quite thoroughly or have like a palette or something to kind of, you know, a surface that isn't the pressed powder to kind of rub your brush into to make sure it's worked into the bristles before you buff it into your face with the brush. But yeah, okay, I definitely need more coverage there. Ooh, that was quite good. Yeah, okay, so that's my opinion of it. If you're a liquid foundation wearer, I prefer the Beauty Bay brush, which I'll try and remember to link down below, along with a cashback website I use that gets you money back when you spend on Beauty Bay. But if you're a powder foundation user, then yeah, it's nice for that. If you've got any other questions about this brush, leave them down below and I will get back to you. I'm going to go and finish the rest of my makeup because I look so weird with such... I have quite, not a thin, like this way eyebrows, but like, I don't know, the hairs are kind of patchy. It's kind of started to bug me more lately. I feel like it's getting worse because like this one kind of goes smoothly along like that, and this one's like got a chunk out of it. Anyway, off topic as always. I hope you guys are having a good day, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.